Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom again, back with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Hellofresh after recommendation from many of you guys in the comments wanting me to review Hellofresh since it's somewhat related to VPNs. You might have seen a Hellofresh advertisement, so as you know, I'm always honest with my videos. So today we're going to review it and actually see if it's good. I paid with my own money $60, and we're gonna see if it's worth that. We got 3 meals, and I'll show you which ones I picked. So today, guys, we got the barbecue cheddar burgers with chipotle aioli and potato wedges. It looks pretty good, I gotta say. I don't know how we're gonna make them that good, but we'll have to see. For the next meal, the second part of the video, we're gonna be doing the crispy chicken cayenne chicken cutlets. This looks pretty good as well. And finally, we got a little bit of an extra option. This was $2 extra, but we got the cranberry thyme roasted chicken with potato pancakes, harvest salad, and chive sour cream. So these are the ingredients that came with the burger. Everything is pretty labeled pretty clearly. You got some chipotle powder. You probably mixed with the mayonnaise to make the aioli. Fry seasoning, which is kind of nice. This seems to be some kind of barbecue sauce. We got some pretty good looking buns, I guess, kind of standard. And a little bit of potatoes. And then we got some cheddar. Kind of weird that it's in a little bag like this, but yeah, maybe it would have been nicer to have some slices. All right, so we are now preheating the oven. So apparently the first thing we gotta do is preheat the oven, slice the onion for the caramelized onions, and then we're gonna slice pretty much everything and make the powder. So now it wants me to make the potato wedges into thick wedges. I'm not really sure how to slice them. Okay guys, I don't know how to cut them into wedges, so I hired a TaskRabbit actually to help me. This is my TaskRabbit. She's gonna cut the potatoes. So looks like she's cutting in half and then cuts them in half again. Okay, I could do that. All right, thanks for your help. Do you need a tip? All right, guys, since I'm now a trendy food vlogger, I'm gonna do the snap thing. Duh! All right, they're all cut. All right, guys, here we have the potatoes that I cut very magically, and we're gonna put them on this thing with oil. It said to kind of put them with some oil. If you guys want to help support the video and my TaskRabbit, just click on some of the links in the description down below. I'll put a link for my VPN tier list. You always need a VPN, and I've rated them all here on the channel. Hopefully my TaskRabbit will spread that around because I don't want to get my fingers oily. You know me. Yeah, there you go. That's why it's always good to hire people to do the dirty work. Nice. Get those oily, yeah. So now we get half of the fry seasoning apparently because you put on half later. So I think this is it. Fry seasoning. All right, so now I'm going to try to film and try to spread some of this on. This is about half of it. Kind of tricky here because they're all spread out. Maybe I should have put them in a bowl or something first. Okay, now we got to do some pepper. Okay. So originally I wasn't going to put salt in it because I assumed it had salt in that seasoning, but apparently it doesn't. Looks like the TaskRabbit has also been getting these onions fried up, although I might not put them on my burger. So as you guys can see, I actually put some salt on those bad boys. All right, so we got the mayonnaise in a bowl, and now we want to put some of this chipotle powder in there. So guys, it said to taste, but I put all of it in, so we'll see how it goes. So guys, it said to put the fry seasoning salt in the burger with some chopped onions. It didn't say to put the barbecue sauce. It said to put the barbecue sauce in the onions, but since I'm not going to be using the onions, I thought it'd be good to put the barbecue sauce in here, so we're kind of winging it and going along with the recipe to our specifications, which is probably okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and stir this up. So apparently you're supposed to toast the buns, but it doesn't say how. Oh no. All right guys, so I got those ready and I added some salt and pepper. So I didn't forget. Look at that good meats. So with a burger, usually you kind of want to see it browning on the sides, gets a little bloody on the top. Kind of how you know it's done. So we'll just kind of wing it. So guys, for this pairing, I thought a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Dream World Edition might be a good pairing. This is a kind of a fruitier ale. Tastes kind of like tropical good times. Yeah. All right. I might put this on top to cook it a little more. We don't want to get too toasty down there. La Crusette, prior to the German Empire. All right, guys, it's getting pretty close to done. If we look at the middle, it says it's cooked. This area says it's almost cooked. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of cheese on top like it says. All right, so this looks good enough for now. We don't want to get too cooked. You know the cheese isn't fully melted. So let's go ahead and start the next one. All right, now we have the next burger cooking. Look at that meat. Honestly, guys, I don't know if this was the right pairing. We're gonna do the classic normal Coke. Coca-Cola. All right, so this burger is coming along pretty good now. I decided to add the cheese a little bit earlier this time. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Look at that. All right, guys, now that both burgers are cooked, we're gonna toast the buns while the potatoes continue to cook. So I just put a little bit of butter on there. Funny thing is, they weren't pre-cut, so I did have to cut them. Kind of odd. Okay, guys, now it's time to assemble the burger. I got the buns nicely toasted. All right, guys, what do you think? These are the taters, nicely cooked, and they look pretty good. This is the burger. Looks pretty good. We got some, we put some of the onions on there, some of the chipotle aioli, some cheese, and some barbecue sauce. So let's go ahead and try it out. This one looks pretty good. Tastes like your typical homemade potato wedge, pretty good. Seasoning is pretty light. Go with ketchup. Let's try the burger. So I did put a little bit of ketchup on the burger. This looks like a good bite. Let's try that. That's pretty good. It's pretty barbecue-y, but in a good way. Nice tender, perfectly cooked. The cheese is pretty good too. Honestly, I don't mind the onions. Overall, not bad at all. Let me just finish this up and we'll come back with a final score. All right, guys, so what is my final score of this burger? Honestly, it's pretty good. The potatoes aren't really that special, just kind of your basic at-home bitches. You know, we've made fries like this before, but these are pretty good and I like the shape. Seasoning is okay. Maybe could have added a little bit more salt. But honestly, this burger is pretty good. The barbecue sauce is nice and sweet, not too smoky. The buns are really nice too. We actually managed to cook them like perfectly. And overall, not a bad meal. Probably one of the better burgers I've ever made at home. And the meat does seem to be pretty good quality, nice and flavorful. So I'm gonna give this meal an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good from, I didn't really expect it. I was expecting more of like a 6 and at best a 7, but overall, not bad.